Reapers of Mayhem. What is going on? Sons of Anarchy, Season 7, Episode 3. And Jax is on a killing spree. And he is, just thinking about the way he laid out the plan for Lin when he was talking to Jury, holy shit.
Yeah.
Talking about how he's going to get close to him and do all this stuff, and then he's going to ask him who he wants spared, he's going to point to that person, and that'll be the first person he kills, and then he's going to kill everyone else close to him, and he's going to let him live with that for a minute until he kills him painfully and slowly.
Sounds like a plan. If only Gemma would just fucking say something. God damn. Because she made it seem like Lin and his crew are responsible for Tara's death.
Yeah, that whole, again, that dude's part of an organization that's doing illegal shit, but
totally get that.
Did not deserve to be tortured for the death of Tara. That was wild. But Jax is in a place right now. He is lost. He's in a dark-ass place. I don't even recognize this version of Jax, especially when I go back and watch earlier episodes. Totally different dude. And Jury's like, last time I heard you talk about your vision for the club, it sounded like we were getting farther away from this stuff. He's like, I don't have a vision. I'm looking at what's right in front of me.
Yeah.
It's like a lot's changed.
I get it.
Losing Tara, I thought it was bad when he lost Ope, but when he lost Tara, it's just so much worse. And I feel like he's going to tear the club apart with his mindset and these actions. Yeah. It's going to bring things down. And it makes me nervous for where things are going. They staged this whole setup with Lin's crew. They wiped out a bunch of dudes. Jury gave him a couple guys to help with muscle.
Yeah.
And he kind of just played it off like, oh yeah, I know them from my whores or whatever. I think it's more than that.
I think that's Gibby, his kid.
Gibby might have been his kid. And it's like...
Because the way he came in after Jax took them out,
he was super emotional about it.
My God.
You don't treat hired muscle that way.
No,
it's someone important to him, and it could be a son. Don't know, but he recognized one of the guns that was used in the assault, and I don't know what Jury's actions are going to be. I don't know how he's going to react to this. I don't know I don't even know what his capabilities are. We've known, Jury's obviously been around a very long time. He's got a relationship with Jax. He had a relationship with Jax's dad. And, he's not one of the OG sons, but he's an OG in terms of, knowing Jax and the family. But it's one of those things where I'm not sure, we don't have a lot of history or knowledge of Jury, I feel like.
So we don't know how he's going to react to
this. I don't know what his capabilities are. And is this going to be a situation where he confronts Jax and just takes him out? Does Jax just eliminate, present any kind of, issue, you just die now? It's pretty wild. But the way Jax is handling this plan with Lin, it's one of those plans that we've seen Jax orchestrate in the past, but he's always been very clear of mind while setting up these plans in the past, and they've always been really good.
Yeah, and they always come out flawless, and you're like, oh shit, he got away with it.
It makes me nervous that he's not in a clear state of mind, because anger and revenge and wanting retaliation could take you to a dark place and not necessarily completely focused on what needs to be done.
Yes.
So it makes me nervous that something might not go right and go according to plan, and someone's going to get hurt for it.
Yeah.
It's where I feel like this is going. Just seeing him like this is just wild. And again, he's a totally different dude.
Yes.
And it makes sense for him to be a completely different dude because, you lose the love of your life. It's going to change you not that long after you lost your best friend.
Yeah.
So things are in a tough place for him. And he's probably feeling a lot of pressure of being president and trying to get them out of this stuff and trying to figure out ways to get the club moving forward, even though he doesn't really care about that right now. So
he does, but he doesn't.
Yeah, he's feeling a lot of pressure. Yeah, for sure. While he's experiencing some bad shit.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that whole situation goes. It definitely doesn't feel good like other seasons, probably because this is the last season, and who the hell knows what the hell's going to go down.
I don't want it to end ever.
There's only 10 episodes left, I believe, and it's just I feel like anything's possible. The gloves are off. Anything is a possibility at this point. I feel like that's always been the case with this show.
But anybody could die at this point because it's the last season.
Right. And they're involved with some pretty heavy shit. So we'll see how Jury handles this because he saw the gun, it registered, it clicked right away. So we'll see where that goes. But Gemma, you talked about her living this lie, telling everybody face to face what's going on, and in her story, not the truth, obviously.
Right.
But being able to talk to Abel about what happened, talk to Jax about what happened in her mind, not the truth. I don't know how she could pull, like, you've got to be a sick person to, like, murder this dude's wife and mom and be able to just, like, talk freely in front of them about her. That is insane to me. Like, obviously she's feeling emotions, but, like, you should be an absolute wreck looking into Abel's eyes talking about his mom.
Absolutely.
And she's not that level of emotional.
I feel like all the shit that she's told Jax about, like, what happened, the non-true stuff, is going to end up getting Jax killed.
You think so?
I'm scared about that because I don't want Jax. Those boys need him.
Well, Lin's crew is also one of those situations where they've kind of been sprinkled throughout this show. We haven't gotten a ton, again, of what they're capable of. We've gotten, like, a taste of it, but we haven't gotten, like, a full sample of what Lin's crew's capable of. And the fact that Jax wiped out a whole bunch of them, it's scary to think about it, because we used to just think, like, oh, the Irish, no big deal, and then we saw what they were capable of at full. Like, that was ruthless and insane and really dangerous for them. So messing like this with Lin's crew, I just think that it's going to be really dangerous, and the fact that we're going down this rabbit hole, it is pretty spooky just for the club in general. Just because, again, we've grown to love these dudes regardless of the behaviors that they've made. This is a TV show, and they're really awesome characters that are very well written, very interesting. So yeah, I mean, we'll see where that goes. Juice is hiding out. I couldn't imagine he's got that much longer in this show. Someone's going to catch wind of where he is, what he's doing.
Right, and he left, called Chibs, hung up, and then came back.
That was very interesting. Like, is he in a state of just feeling guilt that he was going to admit what went down? Because he could totally throw Gemma under the bus.
Do it. Please do it.
Again, I mentioned this, I think, last episode. Like, his redemption, I don't think there really is a redemption for him at this point because of what he did to Roosevelt. And, like, you add up all the other stuff that he's done in the past. Obviously, I've given him a pass because I view his situation and I sympathize with it because of the type of character he's been written to be. And he's always been in a bad spot, and his vulnerabilities have always been taken advantage of.
And I hate to say it like this because I don't want to, like, discount him, like, as a person, but it's always made him seem, like, childlike.
Yeah. Like, he's always been kind of like the goofy, funny
teenager,
guy.
Needs guidance, doesn't know what he's doing. He's just fumbling around, trying to figure out which way is up, and everybody's just, like, fucking with him. Yeah. And I hate that for him.
Even with prospects, when they roll in, I feel like Juice is still, like, the youngest dude in the crew.
Right.
He just has that, like, look. He's got that baby face. And, yeah, I mean, they've definitely portrayed him to be a certain thing. Not everyone plays along with that kind of stuff. But, I mean, once he walked in, saw the scene, killed Roosevelt, like, that was it for me because I really grew to love Roosevelt. And Juice didn't have to do that, I feel like. I felt like there were other options and ways around this. But, again, he's always had a lot of decisions in the past that he maybe made the wrong one. But, again, I think ratting out Gemma would put him up a notch just a little bit. Because, again, for us, getting Gemma caught up and having the truth told about her and the situation with Tara would go a long way. But I feel like Juice is going to die really soon, and especially now that Unser is a consultant on this stuff, I feel like Gemma found out about that too, which is going to be interesting to see how that gets handled.
Is this going to need to be done also? Why is everything we're doing here is quotes?
But like, I made an analogy last video where the first person who feels like they're in a lose-lose situation and realize that their situation is completely screwed is going to be the first one to try to throw someone else under the bus.
Oh, yeah.
So Gemma realizing that Unser has paperwork and the file on Tara and is investigating this stuff, like, officially now, I feel like that's going to put her into a corner, which she's going to throw him under the bus to Jax or something.
I think she's going to get him killed some way. Because,
like, I mean, she's definitely going to be responsible for his death.
She just had the idea that Tara was making a deal. She didn't know shit about shit, and she killed her.
Right.
So, I mean, I know she didn't like her because of all the situation that they've had, but also, I mean, like, but Unser and her have a history. But she's ruthless.
And that could have been what's going through Juice's head also, is like he's backed into a corner, no other options. Maybe he was going to make the call and admit something or throw someone under the bus. But I feel like the first person who's on the verge, first one dead, is going to do something to save themselves to, like, get someone else killed. I feel like that's kind of like the love triangle that we're in right now between Unser, Juice, and Gemma. The first person to get caught up too much is going to throw one of them under the bus, and it's going to be a bad situation for them.
Word.
So we'll see where that goes. But I mean, this season is I feel like it's already been like 10 episodes. These 3 episodes.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. August laid some stuff down last episode that made me really nervous about potential foreshadow about Pope's death. Like, he didn't mention Pope.
God.
He was talking about Tara.
I know.
But it made me think about what he told Jax when
it had
Pope
a
died.
very underlying Pope situation type of feel.
Because they still haven't come to an official conclusion on Pope's death, I feel like. And they're going to help with Tara's investigation, but I feel like that was a little bit of a foreshadow potentially. We'll see where it goes, but there's a lot going on. I'm ready to jump into this episode. It's been wild.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Action.
I love this for Lila. Oh, shit.
She's directing
the
now.
switch.
That's cool.
Jenna Jameson? Not that I would know that.
Everyone knows who Jenna Jameson is.
Look at these guys. They're enthralled.
More.
Yeah, it is. I met her once.
Did you?
When we went and did a production shoot on Tito Ortiz, and she was there.
Look at Tig.
And cut.
Good job, Lila. Honestly, she's killing it.
You said you wanted to help?
Yeah, and I meant it.
You're working with the sheriffs.
I am, but that's about Tara.
How do I know I can trust you?
You really gotta ask me that. You had me bound and gagged in a bathtub. I think I would have already dropped the dime on you if that's what I wanted.
Probably true.
I need a favor. It's a big one, but it's something that I need to do before I just run away.
Okay, but I'm gonna want a favor too.
Uh-oh.
About Tara. Anything that can point me in the direction of her killer.
It's Gemma.
Yeah, just say it.
I'm like,
All right, what does Juice
please,
need?
Please tell him.
I don't think it's going to be that easy.
Hey, Gemma, are you taking these?
Oh, no. I got African crows at home. You want them?
Really? Yeah. I think they're beautiful.
They really are.
Bone, it's Ken again. It's my dad. He doesn't like what I do till he needs money.
Damn. So that's why there's crows and lovebirds.
Was the crew there? One of them, dead. Shotgun hole in the chest.
One?
Yeah.
Jury
that's
take-
sus.
There was a lot of blood and footprints, but whoever did it left a kilo right on the table. It was ours.
Did you find the rest?
No. Who were these guys? How'd you get intel on them?
One of our other charters, Indian Hills, bumped into him a couple times hauling guns back to Nevada. They put the word out right after your buy got hit that they had smack to sell.
Not very bright.
That's my point. Figured it had to be them.
We're gonna dig into this.
Why is everything a digging in?
So Jury took Gibby's body?
I guess.
Oh, shit. See, it's another one of those situations where I wish he was a little more honest about who he was.
Yeah.
Think he was lying about the one body?
I don't know. Why would he?
They were both very dead. Family and friends could have found them.
And left the heroin? Dig into the guy at MIA, see if you can find out who he is and where the hell he went.
I called jury.
Uh-oh.
So what's going on?
Well, Lynn's crew won, so I'm driving away.
Just tying down loose ends on the Irish guns.
This doesn't work if we don't trust each other.
Shit.
Trust can't live in the same space as secrets and lies. You agree?
Yeah.
I think that Jax thinks that August is stupid.
Why were the Chinese here?
Same reason you're here, August. Chinese gun buy down Selma got ambushed. We're the likely suspects. I gave Lin proof that we had nothing to do with it. It's not gonna be a war. It was local Peckerwoods. One of our NV charters got the intel. I gave it to Lin. His crew found them dead with a brick of their age. Sloppy amateurs.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
A few kilos still at large. I know they lost 4.
This doesn't work if we don't trust each other.
Oh my god, Jax. Oh.
The biggest difference between me and Mr. Pope, Damon made his bones being the smartest guy on the street. I made mine being the deadliest.
That's a threat, Jax.
Don't cross me, Jackson. I have no remorse. killing you or any of the sons.
Oh, shit. It's probably not the best time to threaten Jax in his state of mind.
Right. Well, yeah.
Is he gonna...
But he's not... I don't know.
Is he gonna come up with a plan now to, like, take them?
I'll have to wait.
Uh-oh.
It's a black day.
What are you gonna do? That felt like a threat, no?
I think August might have played his hand too much, and Jax is now going to do something to flip it on them.
Oh my god.
Because, again, I just said it. I don't know if now is a great time to be threatening him, which probably a bad idea for Jax as well, because I just don't think he's in the right headspace for all this right now.
Right.
What's going to happen when Bobby calls jury?
Oh my god.
Shit's getting very complicated, man. Why am I here?
August is clamping down on us, too.
He thinks you hit the Chinese gun by. Did you?
The direction I'm headed might not be the same as August.
We may end up running head-on into each other.
If that happens, I need to know where I stand with the 1-9ers.
Shit.
Gee.
Yeah.
We don't have independent business like your club. Leroy sold our street to Pope 3 years ago. August Marks feeds our pipeline. If we shit on that hookup, then we could lose everything.
What if I promise I'll make sure your crew keeps their turf?
Shit, with the mines, it's gonna be a hard promise to sell.
That is a very big promise.
Yeah.
Maybe this will make it easier. Half a key. You move that on your own. Nothing goes to Marks. We'll take a nominal bite.
Is this like a backstab?
It feels like it.
Shit, you did hit the Chinese.
Nah, just say it fell off a truck.
Fuck, dude.
I have an internal problem to complicate things. One of my OGs, Chester Cray, he using this yellow-brown shitstorm to make a play. He's splitting off, starting a new set of purple. You help me squash that, and I'll make sure that the Niners land with the Outlaws.
I'm worried about Tyler now.
This definitely feels like a situation where Jax is giving him product to make it look like it's not us.
Yeah, it's you.
It's not us.
Yeah.
I may have an angle on the murders. Might make sense to focus the investigation on Henry Lin's crew.
Shit.
The MC are getting out of guns. They handed over their business to Black. The crew under Pope's heir, August Marks. The Chinese are upset about that.
So why kill the wife and not tell her?
I'm not sure, but Eli was assigned to escort Tara. My guess is he was collateral damage.
Who's your source, Wayne?
Somebody paying me back a favor. It's reliable intel.
It's not.
I need to know who you're talking to.
And if I want to keep him talking, it's got to be off the record. No disrespect.
Shit, dude.
So Juice just gave him shitty info.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure Juice and Gemma were both like, hey, by the way, this is the story that we need to tell if anyone talks about shit.
Yeah.
I know you've been talking to Tyler.
He had a few things to say about you. None of them good.
Uh-oh.
We're looking for someone in purple who's actually got some balls. Ain't afraid to stand up to August Marks.
Oh, shit.
Lin had my wife killed. Marks won't let me retaliate. Same way he won't let your crew pay back the Mayans.
Boss be the boss. What can you do?
I can handle my shit. And when I do, boss ain't gonna like it. He's gonna try to turn the Niners against us. I'm looking for some like-minded allies.
Holy shit, Jax.
And if you find this ally,
split the spoils of war.
Oh my god.
First, I'd hand back the guns the Mayans took from you.
because we know where they are.
Navy docks, 10 minutes away.
This is bad.
We'll be in and out so fast, no one will know what happened.
This feels bad. This feels really, really bad.
Like a leader.
Jax is like, the way he's talking to everyone is like so condescending.
Yes. Arrogance, all of it.
I feel like it's going to get him into trouble. Or he's going to be standing tall at the end of all this and be like, yeah, bitches, I won.
Stop it! No! You can't just take what you want.
What the hell is this?
I'm her father. Mind your own business.
He's taking my money again.
No, you're paying me back.
Get out of here!
Oh,
God.
shit. Oh, don't.
Fuck.
No.
No.
Oh, Christ.
Poor Abel.
What happened to her daddy?
Yeah, he did a bad thing.
Did my daddy do bad things?
Yes, baby.
No, why would you think that? Your daddy is a good man.
Oh my
He's
God. They got like the perfect actor for Abel. He looks just like Charlie.
He's seeing too much and learning too much.
Gray door, unit 11. Hat, you and me will take your two guys. We'll go in the side door.
This is
Then
bad.
We'll hit the front. Let's get our goddamn guns.
Is Jax just trying to eliminate literally everybody?
I feel
That's
like
what it feels like is happening. He's going to eliminate Lin. He's going to eliminate the Niners. He's going to try to eliminate August. Is he just trying to become the friggin' king of everything?
I feel like that's not a good plan.
It's a very dangerous plan. Because that means you have a lot of people out to get you if there's anyone who makes it through.
There they are.
Damn, Jax. I say you weren't playing.
I'm all business, brother.
The moment he puts that gun away, they're going to shoot. That's what I feel like is about to happen. Yep. They're going to stage another friggin'
Yeah.
another scene for the story and the plan to go through.
Hey, Mom, what's up?
Shit. Dude, the way he's so nonchalant about all this now is kind of scary. He's just murdered 4 dudes. He's like, hey, Ma, what's going on?
Yeah.
This is the kind of behavior that, like, puts him bordering against, like, Clay's.
Yeah.
Clay was never, like,
I know.
this type of mindset, I feel like.
Where's the animal that hit you?
Oh, shit.
He's in the kitchen.
Did he say it?
Not really.
You good, little man?
He's just a baby.
This is a rare occurrence for us. We run a legit, quiet business here.
I get it. However, Mr. Haas, your employee's father, he's pressing assault charges.
Well, we're gonna be pressing charges as well. He came in here and he smacked Gemma.
Look at the daughter's face. She was bleeding too.
I would appreciate you helping me find Juan Carlos Ortiz. He's the only member of your charter that we haven't interviewed about the murders.
Juice split when I was inside.
That's unfortunate because if I can't track him down, the DA wants to put out an APB.
I'll see what I can find out.
He's like, yeah, please do that. I'd
Yeah.
love to find him.
I'm sure we can all work together to keep Charming safe and profitable for everyone. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
The look on Jax's face
I
is
know.
like...
When she said profitable.
We should connect later, Scotty.
Apparently, she's looking for a profitable relationship. APB on Juice is very bad.
Oh.
I'm sure that boy's far, far away.
He's not.
Yeah, he's right underneath your nose.
He's very close.
Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna wear your cut out?
Juice is a very difficult character to read.
Yes.
He goes through so many different emotions that it's hard to figure out where he's at mentally.
Sure you want to do this?
I have to. You can't back out.
Let's go.
Like, these are the type of situations where, like, yes, I'm a very patient person, but I want to know what the deal is they made with each other.
Right.
Like, where is he taking him right now?
Yeah.
God, jury.
Well, need some intel, my brother. We've been getting some blowback about those guys who helped us with the Chinese.
What kind of blowback?
Well, I heard they've been bragging about what happened. We just need to track them down.
Sorry to hear that. That's my bad. I vouched for him.
Well, it's not a problem yet, but we just want to find out who they are before it does.
Knew the one guy a little bit. Name was Gibb. O'Leary.
That helps.
Anything else?
No, appreciate it.
All right. Take care, Bobby.
Oh, shit.
Give my best to Jax.
Will do.
He's got his dog tags. That had to have been his boy. The fact that, like, he's withholding information and not telling the truth about, like, the situation.
Care of your internal problem.
Very clear.
Chester won't be making noise no more.
I appreciate that.
We don't want to have to do this again.
I feel bad for Tyler. God.
Talk about being put in a shit situation.
We're in this together now, brother. You understand that, right?
I'm good with that.
I would go directly to August. I'd be like, fuck this shit. This is bad.
I mean, this all feels really bad. Like, beyond the stuff that we are used to even in this show.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. My guys got a call about something black, saw the lock blown off the door. They come in here hot, end up dropping all of them.
We'll dump them in Lincoln Village. Give those shitheads something to do.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Collect your crew. We'll meet at the liquor store.
This is a Mayan problem.
And you may not want to believe this essay, but you're in this shit as deep as the rest of us. So be there.
Ah, shit.
God.
I feel like this is a setup to get a bunch of crews together and Jax is gonna, like,
just kill them
ambush all of them.
Yep.
This feels insane. Oh, it was Unser that reached out to Chibs? What?
What are you doing here?
This has to do with the deal with
Yeah.
Juice.
Oh, shit.
I took him at gunpoint. He had no choice.
Jesus Christ.
It's the only way I can get you to come alone. I needed to talk to you.
We're way past talking. You should have ran when you had the chance.
This is all I had. I got no place to run to.
Holy shit.
I'm scared.
What the hell do you want?
Did the club vote for mayhem, or is Jax doing this on his own?
That's none of your business.
I need to know if there's something I can do to earn my way back.
If I were you, I'd get that gun, put it in my mouth, and pull the trigger.
No.
So this feels like a situation that we talked about in the intro where Juice has nothing left to lose at this point.
Right.
He might throw somebody under the bus.
You follow me out, I'll put a round in your tires. I'm sorry, brother. I never meant to hurt the club. It's the only family I have. I love you.
That hurt Chibs. You could tell.
He wanted to know if there was a way back into the AMC. So I told him to turn the gun on himself.
How'd he get the answer?
Says he turned up at the trail in the middle of the night, took him at gunpoint.
What does Unser know?
He knows we want him dead, but he doesn't know why.
Like, Juice has to know that if he revealed the information about Tara, that would be his way in, even though Jax is still going to kill him immediately.
But he wouldn't know.
Anytime you feel the need to slow this down, we would understand that too.
I'm okay.
No, you're not, Jax. No, I'm talking about Juice. Like, he says he wants his way back in, but, like, he really wants his way back in, then he'll be honest about what he saw when he walked in to the Tara situation. But I don't think he's desperate enough yet to go there.
What would have happened if you didn't come back? Wendy hadn't been such a mess. But then I look at them, I realize it all happened the way it was supposed to happen.
Who are you talking to, Gemma? You're just talking to the bird?
Yo, it's our dog? Yeah, that's Chester's Rock.
Oh, these dudes are about to get... Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Oh, Nero.
No questions asked. Jumping out, shooting. Whole shit, dude.
Oh. Do they have a previous relationship? How do they know each other? Oh. Chibs with the slick... Yeah.
He fixed his hair.
Sheriff?
It's Allie. I'm off duty. Chip, was it?
Chibs, a Scottish slang for street blade.
Oh. I never even thought...
That for me?
Sure is.
What the fuck is going on right now?
You finding Juice is not going to help your investigation. And this APB, well, it's just complicating everything for everyone.
Well, that's a call that comes down from above, but I'll do what I can. At the very least, I'll buy you a few days.
This was easy, it feels like.
This...
What the hell? Is it really that simple just to buy the sheriff?
He likes her.
Oh, I think it goes both
I mean, who
ways.
doesn't like Chibs? Stop it right now.
That APB goes out, every cop will have your picture. I'll check you in under my name.
Just tell everybody what you know.
I feel like we've said this so many different times throughout this show, but like, a little communication goes a long way, folks.
Appreciate your help for now.
Oh, of course. You know, any excuse to bake.
Wait. Why does that feel sketchy? Any excuse to bake.
Stay! Oh, hey! This place belonged to Henry Lin.
August Marks doesn't give a shit. Oh, shit! Home run, baby! I might be back for you.
How'd you boys do?
I'm 3 for 3.
What the fuck is happening?
They're planting seeds and trying to like get people in trouble, get people to turn on each other.
Hey, look,
Oh shit.
I had no right getting in your business.
How'd you find out where I lived?
I asked Sandy. I wanted to come by. He suffered.
Jax is gonna kill this dude. Oh my god. I mean, he did strike his mom.
Jesus.
Oh
Gemma.
my god, dude. This is so insane.
Okay, but like how Gemma is like, just do my dirty work all over town. Just...
Yeah. This is wild. This is definitely going down. It feels like everything's like well organized and perfectly set up. I feel like they're gonna hit a snag somewhere. It's gonna get a lot of people in trouble.
Yes, and I feel like it's. I mean, how soon can it come? We've got 13 or 10 more episodes to go, so we have to figure that between now and episode 13, like, oh, fuck.
He's turning everyone against each other. He's trying to, like, the vibe I'm getting, and I think it's pretty clear, it feels like Jax is trying to eliminate every other crew.
Yeah.
He wants to get rid of Lin. He wants to get rid of August. He wants to get rid of the Niners. It feels like, even though he's like working with them, the fact that he hit one of Lin's places and was like, August Mark says blah, 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 blah. It's
yeah,
like,
he's trying to put this back on August.
Yeah.
I totally get this. So he's trying to like cause more fights. Well, he's
just trying to like...
It's the war comment that he made earlier, but like...
He's trying to get everyone eliminated so that he could just be donezo, it feels like.
How are you going to pull this off without anybody finding out or the wrong people finding out? You can't get out of this.
Yeah, I don't know how... This feels like such a massive play and just such an elaborate plan. I don't know how he's keeping everything so organized and set up. Why did the one dude from the Niners not like go back to like? Why does he have so much trust with Jax versus talking with August about stuff? Like, it's just the way all of this is working it's really interesting, and I just don't see how the Sons are gonna. I mean, Jax's expression and the way he's carrying himself right now and the way he's handling things.
It's too cocky.
I feel like he believes he's in like this God mode now where he feels like he's untouchable. Everything's working to his advantage and it's going to get him in trouble. It's where I feel like this is going. And I mean, this Juice situation.
I was just going to say, in Juice, what are you going to do? I mean, unless you give up Gemma, what could you possibly provide that would get you back in the club except for your mom killed your wife?
Right.
And I killed Roosevelt to help her.
I think that's the only thing that he could possibly do or say that will get him. And I still don't think it would matter. I think like Jax is in a mindset right now and he's just on a like kill mission. Even if he gets that intel from Juice, he'd probably just say thank you and kill him. Yeah. He's not going to keep Juice. Like, he's in a... If Juice could even get a word out, I think I wouldn't be surprised if Jax just killed on sight when he saw Juice, depending on where they were. But
well, and then whatever he finds out, Unser's gonna know, and then Unser's gonna know that Gemma did. Oh my god! Like I can't feel like I can't even finish a sentence because it's just like oh, shit. Like this is just gonna rip everyone apart. I mean, just the Gemma situation. I mean, with the whole like Jack situation, he's just personally ripping everybody apart. And I don't know how in the hell you can possibly clean all this up in 10 episodes.
It'll happen quickly. It's still, I still firmly believe my theory that the first person of those three between Unser, Gemma, and Juice, the first person who feels like they're literally on the verge of death is when they're going to vomit out all the information that they know.
I mean, Juice should. He's got nothing left.
Yeah.
That is his family. He told Chibs, like, this is all I have.
Him not saying anything, and I don't know what his play is. And again, I wish we were involved more on some of these conversations because I want to know exactly what Unser and Juice talked about.
Yeah.
Like, what deals did they... Obviously, he did that favor for Juice to get Chibs, but, like, what else is going to happen with these two? Is Unser playing people to get information for this investigation, or did he use the sheriff to get this investigation role, this consultant gig, so that he could get information to share it with Gemma and Juice? Is he like using the sheriff to get information to relay to people to protect them, or is it the other way around?
But also, this fucking sheriff.
Yeah, that was quick.
What the hell was that? Did we miss an episode? What the actual?
I wonder if the conversation with Unser basically was like, yeah, just get in their pocket, just do what they say, it's best for business kind of thing. I wonder if... Because I feel like they tried to do the same thing with Roosevelt, but Roosevelt was not having that from the moment he arrived. So it felt like there was no point.
Unless this is like a, just accept the money and don't actually like...
Yeah.
Accept the money.
It just seemed way too easy.
It did.
It's like you show up in a parking lot, you got a friggin' envelope of cash, and you're just gonna get what you want. Like that's
just show each other some battle scars, and we're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think part of it is that I think they do find each other attractive, so I think that might be part of it.
Sorry.
Possibly.
No offense. It's Chibs.
I mean, Chibs is amazing. He just starts talking to you in that accent.
I know!
I'm just sure the friggin'...
Am I right, folks? Exactly. Am I right?
Exactly. So, it's just... all of
give you some scars.
I'm good.
Here.
I'm so serious. It's just one of those things where I feel like Jax is in a situation where he's kind of over his head, but he doesn't realize that he is.
Yeah.
But he feels really good about shit because I think outside of all this other shit they're dealing with between Lin and the Mayans and the Niners and August and all that stuff, I feel like Jury's going to be the biggest problem. The fact that he had that conversation with Bobby and basically revealed nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know what name he gave him, but I'm not sure that that's an actual... I don't know if that's real.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that's going to be all about, but the fact that he was holding, I assume, the dog tags of Gibby and had the shotgun sitting right there. I mean, he knows what's up. The fact that he even removed the body, like, what the hell?
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
I feel like Jury, again, we don't really have a ton of history and knowledge of him, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's capable of. I feel like he's going to be a really big problem for this situation. Because it's going to be one of those things out of left field that Jax thought he had, like, nice and clean. And it's going to come back and it's going to be a shocker for him when he finds out, like, oh, not only did you kill one of my guys, possibly his son, I think that's the obvious guess right here.
Yeah.
But also you staged the scene with, like, the shotgun I used.
To help you kill somebody of that crew.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to be a really big... Or it's just going to be a situation where Jury reveals information and Jax just kills him on the spot. Because that's the kind of mood Jax is in.
Honestly, when Gemma was bringing the cake, I thought they were bringing it to Jury.
Oh, really?
I don't know why, but I was like, what? Why?
You know Jax ain't going to let somebody strike his mama?
I know,
and live to tell a story. Like, they handled that shit that night. That's friggin' nuts. I mean, wouldn't that be a little suspicious? Like, I'm assuming he's gonna kill him, not just beat him up, right?
Right.
We have this big incident, and then the dude in the center of the incident comes up dead. I think it'd be pretty obvious who killed him. if he ends up dead, and I feel like it's a kill situation, not a rough up situation. Maybe it's just a rough up situation.
Mm-hmm.
Jack just goes in to beat the shit out of him.
Maybe.
Be
And
like,
then he gets the idea, like, this is more difficult
Yeah.
than it's supposed to be.
Don't fuck around, don't come around, don't mess with any of us kind of thing. Who knows? But it feels like one of those, like, obviously you guys did this.
Yeah.
Like, hello? It's almost like he doesn't care anymore because he literally feels untouchable.
Yes.
It's wild and
That's the
scary.
part that scares me the most, is that the fact that he feels so untouchable.
And turning all these crews against each other, all it's going to do is, if it doesn't work, if it works, cool, you eliminate everybody. If it doesn't work, all it's going to do is turn all of these crews against you. So you're going to have all these folks against Jax and the club.
I don't think this is going to work. I'll be honest. I don't think it's going to work.
I'm getting the vibe that it's not either.
There's no way that he's going to pull one over on August Marks. There's just no way.
August even said it. Like, Pope was the smart one, and he was the killer. So,
the deadliest.
Yeah, that was when he said that. Like, oh, we basically knew that because he was Pope's guy who handled all the violence.
Yeah.
He was the one who did all the dirty work.
Imagine if Pope was still alive.
Oh man,
all of these guys would be dead.
It's just one of those things where I think August kind of admitted to not being the smartest guy in the like situation, but he's the most ruthless.
Yeah.
Which that could put a lot of fear into a normal person. But Jax ain't in that state right now to have any fear or concern or even feel any threat from anyone else.
That's scary.
Yeah. So I don't know where that thought process is, but again, if this backfires, you can have a lot of people against one crew. Like 4 or 5 crews against one. And that's party over.
Yes.
That's the end.
Yep.
But there's a lot going on. These first 3 episodes have felt like a lot.
Yes. Agreed.
And it just feels like it's just going to keep going.
It's
Per every
chaos.
other season, it just keeps building and building and building. It's just the way they go, and it's amazing storytelling, and they do a great job of keeping you on the edge of your seat constantly.
They do. Mm-hmm.
Any other thoughts? Yeah. All right, y'all. You guys share all your thoughts. Leave those comments. We'll catch you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.